Do you want to learn English? Do you want to continue learning English? Hi, I'm Joey Arnold, the original oatmeal. I am the original oatmeal. To Tila Joey. Tuntela Joey. My name is Joey. Call me oatmeal. You are what you eat. It's very important to remember that you are what you eat. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. 2013. Happy New Year's. Happy Lunar New Year's and Solar New Year. I'm Joey. I was born in the United States of America in 1985. The year 1985. February 11th, which is around the Tet holiday. That's the Lunar New Year holiday. I was born and raised in the state of Oregon. Oregon is a state above California. Not California, but a state north of California, above California. I was born and raised in Oregon. I was homeschooled, and then when I was 15, I went to the public high school, and I went to 4 different colleges. I studied a bunch of things. I mostly studied about psychology, sociology, anthropology, bibliology, Christology, apologetics, studied about the Bible, studied about people, how people think, how to help people for about 3 years. And I was also in school. I was in college longer than that for like 5 different years, 4 different colleges, 3 different states. I went to my first college in New York. I was born in Oregon, and then when I was 19 years old, I left home. I went in an airplane for the first time and started studying in college in New York State. I also went to the New York City one time for the New Year's of 2005. I have been a camp counselor at different camps in different states in the USA. Camps are like schools. You may say, what are camps? Camps are like schools, like outdoor schools. And what are counselors? You may be thinking and asking yourself, what are counselors? Counselors are like teachers. So I have been a teacher at schools for 5 different years, 5 different summers, 2 different winters at different camps, different Word of Life camps in New York and California, and Word of Life camps in Oregon, California, Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands, in the Pacific Ocean. I have been a missionary with different churches and organizations like Word of Life and my church and the Salvation Army. With the Word of Life in Quebec, which is part of Canada, in 2006 for 10 days, and 1 year in Hawaii with the Revolution Hawaii, 10 days with my church in Idaho. So what I'm trying to tell you now, if you don't know, you are asking yourself, what is this guy saying? First, I'm saying I teach English and I do a lot of things. I make movies since I was 10 years old back in the year 1996 I started making movies, and I really love making movies, and I believe in that. I'm sorry if I talk too fast sometimes. I want to talk faster for the people who can understand English faster, but I also want to talk slower for other people as well. And it's hard to balance between talking faster for other people and talking slower for the people who are still learning or who need to practice learning with practicing, listening skills with their ears. I may need to talk slower, but sometimes I get happy and excited, and I love talking, and I love doing lots of things, so I start to talk faster when I get excited, and then you may not understand what I'm saying. You will say, if you are in Vietnam, you may say in Vietnamese, "Không hiểu." That's no understand. Không is no. Understand is hiểu. Understand. Hiểu. So you say tôi, that's I, tôi. Tôi không hiểu. Tôi không hiểu. Tôi không hiểu. I know understand. So if I talk too fast, you may not understand. When I talk too fast, I'm sorry. Xin lỗi. Excuse me. Xin lỗi. I'm sorry. But sometimes I get too excited. This video is about me, who I am, what I do. My name is Joseph Scott Arnold. I was born from my father and mother. My father is Donald Melvin Arnold. He was adopted. His original last name, surname, family name was Rasp. And his father was born in Holland, the Netherlands, in Europe, around 2008. I'll tell you more later.